My brothers and sisters, I'm going to play a video and I'll be right back.
How old are you?
I'm 61.
I'm 60.
How long have you been together?
A total of 31 years.
Yeah, we dated for 6 years, then we got married, 25. Yeah.
For half your entire lives, y'all have spent it together.
I've never looked at it that way, but you're right. Yeah, absolutely, half our lives.
How does one make a relationship last 30 plus years?
Part of it is just learning that person. Know what not to say, what not to push, and learning to compromise.
She lets me be who exactly I am, and I let her be exactly who she is. If I want to act stupid or do something crazy or all of my, my shortcomings, she loves me in spite of, and the same. I just let her be, and she lets me be.
Where do you think most modern day couples struggle to keep it together?
Nobody's willing to compromise. Nobody's willing to say, okay, I'm not even gonna fuss over that little bit of thing. That's just a minor thing.
If he liked another girl's picture on Facebook, you wouldn't give him too much of a hard time for it.
Absolutely not, because he's with me. And if I liked a guy's picture, he'd be like, oh, okay, because he knows I'm with him. My heart is with him.
Some people aren't as fortunate to have examples like we did. Her mom and dad are married 60 plus years still together. My parents are deceased, but they were married like 60 years before they passed away. So we don't really have an excuse.
One thing he said to me before we got married is divorce is not an option. Yeah. Whatever we go through, whatever happens, we can work it out and we will work it out.
Yeah.
Do you see that, my brothers and sisters? Did y'all see that? You see, outside of America, majority of the countries, this is how they live. This is what they practice. Marriage is still sacred to them. And do you notice what the sister said and what her husband said? They both come from marriage that lasted over 60 years. Over 120 years of being together. If you combine both of their parents, that's over 120 years. Let that sink in. But see, today in America, women claim this is what they want. But there are lies. This is not what they want. It's far from it. And whenever you meet a woman, automatically they believe once they are laying down with you, once they're letting you smash, they feel that's all they have to offer.
So you mean to tell me I gotta pay all my bills, pay all her bills, make her happy, go to work, still give her all the attention in the world, and I just get some deal off? I don't want it. It ain't worth it.
Do y'all see how one-sided it sounds? My dear sisters, do y'all see how ridiculous it sounds once this brother let it out? This is how a lot of black men think in America. I am black, so I'm only speaking about us. You dig? I'm only speaking about us. This is what a lot of men think in America. Hello, welcome to Reactions and Reviews. I'm your humble host, Eze. Thank you. And I hope you enjoy the show.
If you're a black man and you're 30, 35, 40, 45, 50, and you're not married to a black woman, go ahead and go get you a foreigner. Go ahead and go get you another race. Go ahead and go get you somebody that can appreciate you. Because these black women, majority of them, they don't like black men anymore. They don't like black men anymore. They don't even, a hard-working black man is not respected in America anymore. The only men that are qualified to date a majority of these black women is Jesus himself. Let me cook for a second. They want you to be over 6 foot tall. They want you to have a big penis. You gotta be able to break dance. You gotta be able to protect. You gotta be able to fight. You gotta be able to build a house from scratch. You got to damn near be rich. You got to pray 5 times a day. Like they don't appreciate a hard-working black man anymore. They just don't. But that's okay, because give them a Bible, give them a rose, give them a bottle of wine, and that's what they're content with. Because these other races of men don't want them anyway, because they talk too much. They talk too much. See, they got it all figured out, but the part that they ain't mastered yet is shutting up. That's why they can't even go deal with these other men. These other men not marrying them. They'll show a little interest from time to time. Go ahead and go get you a nice little Vietnamese or Cambo, whatever. That's going to be quiet, fold, cook, clean. She just say when, how, why.
Now, let's be clear. Let's be clear. even though I understand every single thing he's saying, me personally, I don't believe in jumping the fence because there are a lot of black women that's in Brazil that's fly, but raised to be feminine women and traditional women. There are millions of women in Africa that are raised to be wives. Even though feminism is trying to creep into Africa, most and majority women in Africa are still wife material. Go to South America, you have all those Afro-Latin women that are raised to be wives. You understand what I'm saying? So I understand the frustration from brothers and why brothers are going overseas. I understand why brothers are jumping the fence. Again, I don't agree, but I understand why.
Ladies, I think we have become way too difficult. I think so. And fellas, correct me if I'm wrong in the comments, but why is it that when a man asks you what you want, and then you give him 5 things, and then he works really hard on those 5 things, as soon as he starts to get the hang of the 5 things that you like and you want, you give him 5 new things. Y'all keep moving the goalposts. And I'm not saying that, things don't come up and everybody is always growing and evolving, but come on, y'all. Y'all don't ever add any new things that y'all give to men. Like nothing. Really, sadly, men really don't get anything, to be quite honest. They get next to nothing. But y'all don't want to cook no more. Y'all don't clean. Y'all don't want to suck no dick. Y'all don't want to rub his back. Y'all ain't nice. Y'all don't tell him he handsome. Like it's almost nothing. Y'all get nothing. Men get nothing, and women want everything. Spooky.
If you made it this far, hit that like button and leave a comment to trigger YouTube's algorithm. So hit that subscribe button and hit that bell to let you know every time I upload a new video.
Stop sitting here saying men ain't the prize or men ain't a fucking trophy. Yes, the they are. Yeah, they are. Cause who the fuck sit here and wait years to get married? You ain't on that man, right? You ain't waiting on nobody else. Oh, okay. Who the fuck have to drop down to their knees and propose? Not you, bitch. Go propose to yourself and be by your goddamn self if you feel like that. Stop being one-sided when it comes to these men. The more you sit here and say men ain't the prize, men ain't the motherfucking trophy, is the longer you gonna be fucking single. You one of the ones that want to be married so bad. And you wondering why you attracting gnats. Why you attracting bad bugs in your motherfucking life. Look what the fuck you're saying. You're basically saying men ain't valuable. In what way they ain't? You both are. Women and men. Valuable is. Stop being one-sided and making it seem as if men ain't valuable. You wouldn't be sitting here wanting to fucking marry them. Hello? You wouldn't be sitting here trying to produce kids with this motherfucking man. Hello? You wouldn't be sitting here waiting 20 years for a motherfucking ring or a commitment. I'm not saying men ain't valuable, because yes, they are. They are a trophy. They are the prize. And so are you. One thing you will not have is a husband if you continue to say that out your red ass mouth. Change that. They are the prize. And it ain't no pick me. Some real ass on my side.
Now, I'm not a fan of women that curse more than men. To me, that's a turn off. However, ignore the cursing. She is spitting. She's spitting. And that is why I always tell you brothers on this channel, men, we are the prize. And if you're gonna date, make sure the woman you date sees you as the prize. Make sure the woman that you date treats you like you are the man of her dream. Because if she does not, my brother, she will disrespect you always. She will look down on you, especially if she's a woman that's making money, especially if she's a career woman. She will forever look down on you. She will be combative and she will not submit. She will not submit. Why? Because to her, she's doing you a favor to be in your presence. You should be honored and glad that she is dealing with you. That is what you get when you want the woman instead of her wanting you. You understand what I'm saying? So, again, only date a woman that sees you as the prize. Now, what do you guys think? Do you agree or do you disagree? Either way, leave your comments below so we can start this conversation. Until the next video, stay safe in the streets. Later. That will wrap it up for today's episode. And thank you for joining me. So please leave a comment below. If you agree, if you disagree, it doesn't matter. Leave the comment below. And also, you tell me what you want me to cover. You tell me what you want me to discuss and what you want me to react to. Okay? And that's it, ladies and gentlemen. Thank you so much for joining me. And I'll see you on the next episode. Please don't forget to subscribe. Let's rebuild the Black nuclear family. It is needed. Okay? God bless.